Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas filed a bill to eliminate daylight saving completely. We're used to springing forward, but it may be time to hop over this tradition for good. I'm outside Northwest Quad B, which will soon be renamed after Dr. Morgan. He came here in the 60s when African Americans couldn't even live on campus, and now his legacy will live here forever. Today and now the proposal will go to the full House for a final vote. Fayetteville is working to create 2 power plant treatments. They will both have solar panels that will generate clean energy. Construction on the East Plant treatment started a few weeks ago, and if you look on your screen, you can see there's not much to look at yet, but it will soon look like this. The East and West treatment plants will be a total of 87 acres and generate 10 megawatts of solar power. Now, to get a feel for how much 1 megawatt is, check out the graph on your screen. 1 megawatt can generate a refrigerator for 3 months. Now imagine what 10 can do for our city. To do this, Fayetteville teamed up with 2 major companies.
The project came together through a really exciting partnership with Ozarks Electric, our utility company, and Today's Power Inc., the solar developer on the project. And without those 2 amazing partners working together with the city of Fayetteville, this project wouldn't have come to fruition.
Together, they will create Arkansas's largest municipal solar power system. Right now, Arkansas uses 16% of clean energy, but at the end of this project, we'll be using 70%. Reporting for UATV, I'm Destiny Washington. Well, we've had a great day learning from ESPNU, learning from the best of the best. Better keep an eye out. One of these hogs might be working for you one day. Reporting for ESPNU, I'm Destiny Washington.
That's Arkansas Razorback.
That's right, Lydia. I'm here at Hillcrest Towers, a housing authority for senior citizens and low-income families. I asked my Instagram followers today if they knew that the Blue Star even stood for Confederacy, and 80% of them had no idea. Bringing forward and losing an hour can leave an insomniac extra restless.
I've become accustomed to like 4 hours of sleep max pretty much every night.
Elena Snow was diagnosed with insomnia when she was 12 years old.
Every time you go forward or backward, it still messes up the sleep pattern that you try and figure out.
Research shows that springing forward raises the risk of heart attacks by 80%. It can also take your body 5 to 7 days to adjust to the time change.
For somebody who already has a sleep disorder, I could see that taking a lot longer, plus, more irritability, more stress, difficulty focusing and concentrating at work or at school.
Warner compares this to an extreme case of jet lag.
It just messes with your equilibrium and like your personal internal clock. You shouldn't be changing that. Like, it functions the way it does for a reason.
Snow thinks springing forward has a better effect on her health and mood.
I feel better. I'm less irritable. I wake up at a more reasonable time.
Just like everything kind of aligns a little bit better.
Snow says she would support President Trump's decision to stick to 1 standard time. Alicia, member of the Apache tribe, once lived on a native reserve under conditions that were anything but livable.
We have tribal elders that have been without, and they just do without because that's all they know.
She moved to Fayetteville to better the lives of her kids, but she'll never let them forget where they came from.
So traditionalism and instilling that in my children are very important because it's a dying trend.
Alicia believes we can't move on without learning from our past.
I only live here, but I know the history of it. We can't just stop at America's history, because what is America's history without Native America history?
Workers at the Native American Museum in Bentonville pride themselves on educating visitors about original tribes in Arkansas, such as the Quapaw, Caddo, and Osage tribes. They think this bill will bring much-needed awareness.
And it acknowledges the indigenous people that lived here before us. It shows respect to them.
All it takes is somebody to, call it out, put us out there, put us in the media, put us on the flag, give us the recognition that we have not begged for, but we deserve.
The proposal wouldn't change the design of the flag, just give it a new meaning. I'm Destiny Washington. I'm out here on the field as the Razorbacks prepare for their game against New Mexico. Some of my other classmates are out in the field following commentators, video people, learning from the best of the best ESPN, and we're so excited to get this opportunity.
field and see what it's like to be down here on game day and just experience it and see what the day holds.
This is like an amazing opportunity. I don't think anybody has ever, anybody that I know has ever gotten to do this. So I'm very excited and get to open up my options and, how do I say it, expand my horizons and such.
I'm usually on air, so it's really cool to see what it's like on the other side, and I can't imagine a better way to experience that with ESPN and SEC Network today.
I really enjoy getting out there and finding that story, talking to people, learning, what they love about Razorback Game Day, getting to see what, how they feel about being here and in the stadium and the history, and it's great to go out there and just get right into it.
I've never produced in a setting like this, but I definitely like it now just because I was in this atmosphere and it's a lot of fun.
Well, I actually was able to go and chat to the producer whenever he was in a Red Hat meeting with everyone, every head coach, all the officials, the referees were there, the medical teams were there, so that was really awesome to see that happen before the game started.
Favorite part so far has to be seeing the audio guy and seeing all the talk back that happens between the multitasking of the producer, the director, the talent, the band, the field mics, all that. There's, half a dozen things that he's got to pay attention to all at once or ignore all at once, and it's really impressive to look at.
You get to wear the headset and listen to all the communication that's going on, and it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I've never shot sports before, so I'm pretty excited for that. I know if I wasn't in this class, I wouldn't be doing this, so I'm excited.
Well, we've had a great day learning from ESPNU, learning from the best of the best. Better keep an eye out, one of these hogs might be working for you one day. Reporting for ESPNU, I'm Destiny Washington.
That's Arkansas Razorback.
Students enrolled in a class that teaches you how to plan and execute an event. One word to describe the class.
Persistent. Self-motivating.
Trying. Surprising.
Team leader Grayson Green believes this class taught her skills she can use outside the classroom.
I thought it was like a great leadership role, and I got to meet a lot of really great people and work on my organization skills and be a part of a team, so I really enjoyed it.
Green says this class expanded her job options.
I think I could see myself doing something in event planning, so yeah, it was a great experience.
At this social, there's prizes to win in the raffles, a live DJ, and donors supplied a table full of prizes for the raffles. To enter, students had to fill out an alumni card, then they received a dilly bar from Dairy Queen. The Ice Cream Social was a big hit. Seniors like myself won prizes. I got my own vacuum. Reporting for UATV, I'm Destiny Washington.